Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I think I want to start doing something on here called What I'm Working On. Um, I have a lot of creative projects that I have started and have not finished, but have, you know, a chunk of it done. And I'm always waiting to share it until I'm done with it. But I thought, like, maybe it would be okay if I just shared it now. So, two of those projects include a sort of smaller traveler's notebook that I combined two different things to make this, and then my memory journal, which I did mention in a video not long ago. Um, and yeah, so I'm gonna start with this one because it's short. So I have been subscribing to the um, Everyday Explorers mini book subscription, and while I have not been consistent in like keeping up with it, I do like the size of it, and I've been combining my Cocoa Daisy Simple Dory and some of the pages from the Everyday Explorers either mini book or Positivity Passport. So that said, I do have this one, and this one is completed. Yeah, yeah. So I started this one in April, and so you can see some of this is the April Cocoa Daisy kit, and then some of it's from my stash. Um, and all it really is just a little bit of journaling, possibly a photo, and just sort of just a space to journal more regularly. And I don't have very many pages in here, and I certainly don't, and that's okay with me. It isn't a like journal page a day, which I would never be able to keep up with. Um, and so, yeah, just sort of like a mini photo journal, I guess would be the best way to put it. And so then in May, and I definitely started it in May and then like put it away and didn't look at it again. I started another one. So this is the beginning of May. And then I didn't pick it up again until August, like end of August, beginning of September. But I remembered that I had this little journal, and I was like, well, I'll just continue working in it. And so these do not go in order. So I did a June spread, but that's fine. And then some more journaling. Again, like journaling, and then a photo. These are pages from Tranquility collection from Cocoa Daisy. So this is our home inspection, a visit with my friend, and I haven't finished the journaling, but I thought I would just share kind of where I'm at with it, and then another photo from that day, and then it will be done. So all I have left for this is a few pages of journaling and this little photo album story journal, let's call it that, story journal, is complete. I made this cover by using a cover from Michaels, and then just trimmed. It was a standard size cover. I trimmed it, and then the 4x6 size journals fit really nicely in here. So that's something I've been working on. And then this I have been working on very consistently. However, I have some blanks, but I just figured it's time to maybe just flip through it anyway. So I didn't start this journal right away in January, so I have a few weeks in January not done. At this point, I don't think I'm going to go back. I think I'll just leave it. So what I might do is actually just cut these pages out, because who are we kidding? It's September, almost October. I'm not going back to those pages. So here was the first week I did. Loved it. So in this journal, as I mentioned in a previous video, I use stamping and some stickers, mostly stamping, and mostly very flat embellishments. So rub-ons, highlighters, colored pencils, those sorts of things. Again, another week. February, I started to get a little more consistent. Oh, and no photos. So really, this is just sort of a backward plan of the week. What happened, things I thought about, and a great opportunity to just like play with stickers and stamps and, all the things. So this is February. And then I started to think about doing stuff with the like in between pages. Like my thought was I was just going to have extra photos that didn't make it in my memory planner in here, but my photos are all different sizes, and so that didn't totally work. I did also start doing a little bit more with the monthly pages. I also have found I tend to keep with a pretty standard, especially this month, and a lot of this had to do with the kit that I was using from Cocoa Daisy. So I think this was a March kit, and I was using it in my April planner, maybe? Yeah. April kit, not March. So the colorway stayed pretty similar, which is fine. These are all my favorite colors. So, and then here's April, just playing with some distressed oxides. This is definitely the April kit. Things for my stash. This is a very Heidi Swapp spread. Another very Heidi Swapp spread. And then blank. Another blank. And what happens, and I think I know what happened. Whenever I travel, I get behind in this one. Even though I think I would stay up to date in this one, I don't. So I have a bunch of blanks, and then I start to get a little more consistent. Oh my gosh, I loved this kit from Cocoa Daisy. This was the June kit. And this is a lot of Heidi Swapp. I love this. This is the, what is it called? Oh man, I can't remember the name of this collection. Well, anyway, it's a Storyline Chapters collection. So what my system with this is I tend to, when I'm consistent, I tend to, about Wednesday, go back to the previous week and fill it in. And then this helps me fill in my memory planner. So this month I used some of the items from the July Cocoa Daisy kit, and then also some Art Walk papers from Heidi Swapp. Clearly I have a favorite, Heidi Swapp, Cocoa Daisy. Did some decorating of the monthly, and I tried something a little different and decided to do the week going down this way, and that was kind of fun to try something different. Very sick this week. Wasn't COVID, just was sick. And yeah, so I started to get a little more consistent again with this. Decorated my monthly. This one I need to go back to. Yeah. But I'm not, I think this project has definitely been good for me to not beat myself up over what I haven't finished, and just sort of work on whatever week I feel like working on at that moment. So like here's an in-between week. Like I started working on last week and filling in what I remember and what I like, was really important from that week. And then, and here's now. So I did want to show you too how this is looking. So it is, even with very few like large embellishments, it's getting pretty thick. And I think at some point I won't be able to close it. But part of that is because this paper is incredibly thick. It's like the thickest paper ever. And so it's going to bulk up a little bit. But my way around that is to try to use as many flat embellishments as possible, or just do a lot of stamping and just using highlighters instead, because highlighters hold up super nicely on this paper. So this is what I'm working on, and I hope to get more caught up in this. If I don't, it's really not the end of the world. I'm not gonna cry over unfinished pages. And then I have this. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this what I'm working on video. Let me know if you have any questions below or other things you want to see that I'm working on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.